if the medicines end up turning us into flies, as long as we live a really long time, it's okay, right? I mean, I don't mind having wings in the thorax if I can live 10,000 years.
I would not hate having wings either.
Yeah, but I mean, we've seen this depicted, I think, pretty truthfully and accurately in Hollywood movies. And basically, it's I would say sort of the pus and the regurgitation and little things like that might take away from the experience of being a fly that never dies.
Fruit flies are much cleaner than that. They don't do that. They're not gross like that.
Oh, excuse me. Those are just household flies.
This is my fly bias coming out. My fruit flies are very, they're pristine. They've got great they've got great little personalities. That one of my favorite things to watch is when I do mating assays, and I will have to watch these male fruit flies do these very intricate dances to try to woo these females, and it's crazy what they go through. I mean, obviously we see a lot of parallels in human life. I mean, we all know like things that we've done for potential partners, and
wait a minute, they have to woo the flies are wooing their partners.
It is a very intricate process.
And I mean, if you take a middle-aged fly and you feed it,
that's very complex behavior.
If you take the middle-aged fly and you feed it some of the herbs that we developed previously a long time ago from AI analysis of fly genomics, I mean, it will make the middle-aged fly better at doing the wooing dance for seducing the women. It gets the vibes of a young male fly again.
So when the flies are going through midlife crisis, and it sort of gives them more wooing ability.
Well, no, if we give them our herbs, it makes their bodies younger again, and then they can do a better mating dance.
Oh, it literally makes their bodies sort of younger.
And
that's one of the.
Then they will get laid more than the other middle-aged flies, right? I mean, so you don't want to overplay it. There is, of course, big differences between humans and flies, which is why we need advanced AI to do the transfer learning, all the data from Rejuve network. But there is, I mean, in the end, they're eating, they're mating, they're stressing their hearts and their brains and immune systems. I mean, there's a lot of similarity among all the sort of macroscopic organisms on the planet.
They have complex emotions too.
Well, that's what I was reacting to earlier.
Complex emotions and social structure.
Because now we're talking about fruit fly emotions. Yeah. And I got to tell you, this is the first time I've ever been talking about fruit fly emotions.
Well, let me tell you, as somebody who's watched a lot of fruit flies mate, I can tell you they absolutely are very emotional.
Are they fickle?
Well, that's one of the assays that we do when we're screening therapeutics is you put a female in a vial with two males. One male has received the therapeutic and the other male has not, and you see which one wins for the mating. And
that's not just fickle. That's just, she's doing the best with what she has. You give her two to pick from. She's got to pick one of them. It doesn't really, she may not like either of them really, right?
Yeah, but the treated males are successful beyond what we would expect due to random chance. So you have something that actually makes them
So she knows. She knows which fly is going to, no, wait a minute. Are they having fly sex? I thought flies just. Oh, really?
Of course.
Well, I had no idea that this was going to be an R-rated podcast.
Oh yes, and fun fact that I learned from my mentor Michael Rose at UC Irvine, the original king of the flies. So when a male and a female mate, the males are much smaller than the females. So the males, once a female like consents, the male just kind of jumps on her back and she sort of goes about and does her business this whole time. They mate for about half an hour, which proportionally to a fly's life is about, I remember Dr. Rose telling all the guys at UC Irvine who thought they were, hot stuff or whatever, that he's like, that'd be the equivalent to you going for 2 weeks. So,
Yeah.
All right. So they got some fly stamina. So I think the memes alone from this episode are going to be quite. I'd like to thank everyone for that.
Yeah. I think I've got to go to another face-to-face meeting here. So on this high note of,
I was gonna say, you don't have more time to talk about fly sex. I mean, we're obviously going to have to do a whole pubcast on this now.